let's try it. That's so good. Unbelievable. I can't believe this is 2 ingredients and it's guilt-free. Hi, welcome back to the channel. Last week, I made a delicious, very low-carb chocolate peanut butter cup, and I had a lot of feedback from that. People really wanted me to do a few more recipes that were low-carb. I guess they have the same sort of issue as me, which is that sweet tooth, and they want to lower that insulin level, and that's by lowering your carbs and just enjoying something sweet at night, guilt-free. So today I decided I'm going to make chocolate brownies, and it's only with 2 ingredients. And not only that, it has only 1 gram of carb, and it's only 115 calories per serve. So I think that's pretty good. I'm very excited. So why don't we get started with this recipe? So I thought I'd show you the ingredients that I'm using today. We're using no sugar or sugar-free chocolate chips, and I'm using the milk chocolate ones. 5 eggs, and that's all you need. So I think we should get this started. For the eggs, we are going to require a mixer. You can do it by hand if you don't have a mixer. It might take a little bit longer, but the consistency of the eggs, it shouldn't be whipped. It should actually be frothy. So I think we should start mixing these eggs, and I'm going to do it one at a time. So let's turn on the mixer, and I'm just going to put 1 egg in each, or 2 in, and start mixing it. I'm going to turn this up. Okay. And just continue adding the eggs. And continue mixing it until it gets to that frothy consistency. This has been mixing for maybe 1 minute now, and I think that it's at that point where we can switch it off. It looks pretty frothy to me, so let's switch this off. And I'll show you what it looks like. See, that's pretty frothy. It's not whipped, but it's frothy. So that is done, and we will get to the next step, which is going to be melting those chocolate chips. So as easy as that. Why don't we get to that part next? Now, I have mentioned before in my last video that I microwaved the chocolate, and today I'm going to do the same thing, and I'm going to do it in 15 to 20 second increments. The chocolate up today, there's the chocolate chips, it is actually around 280 grams of chocolate chips. So that's going to take a bit longer to melt because the recipe that I made last time was only 90 grams of chocolate. So just keep that in mind. And you just don't want it to burn. That's why you're going to be taking the chocolate out, stirring it, putting it back in. It's just a process you have to do. Or you do the water bath and steam it if you want to be safe. But to be quick, this is what I'm going to do. So let's get this in the microwave and let's start melting this chocolate. Let's put this in the microwave. Now I'm going to turn it on for 1 minute, but I'm going to keep checking, as I said, every 20 seconds. So let's do this and see how it goes. That was 20 seconds. So I don't know if you can see this, but it's still not melted. So I think what we're gonna have to do is continue and do it in 20-second increments, and I will bring you back when it's getting to that melted phase. Well, that took 1 minute and 20 seconds. So 5 increments of 20 seconds, and I'll show you what it looks like. Let me just have a look here. That is the consistency, which is perfect. See? It's melted. I had to keep mixing that when I every 20 seconds, and it just looks great, doesn't it? Okay, so that's ready to go. So let's get to the next step. The next step is basically just get this chocolate into the mixture, the egg mixture. Use a spatula if you can to get that chocolate out, because you just want every single bit of chocolate you can. And here we can start mixing this with a whisk. You can add a couple other ingredients just to give it some more flavor. So what I'm going to do is add just some instant coffee. That's one teaspoon of instant coffee. And I'm going to also add some vanilla. Just a teaspoon of vanilla, just to give it some extra flavor. You don't have to do that, that's optional, but why not? So let's get this mixed together. You do want to mix it so it has the consistency of basically a batter. I finished mixing it. What I decided to do was actually mix it in the mixer, which made it so much easier to mix. So you might as well, if you're using the mixer already, just get the mixer again and just mix it until it's nice and smooth. I left a few chunks of chocolate chip in there because why not? That makes it even nicer when you're biting into the brownie. There's chunks of chocolate chip. So I didn't mix it fully so it's combined completely smooth. I thought I'm going to be a bit more textural and have those chocolate chips as well. So the next step is we're going to put this in a 8-inch pan, square pan, and it's going to be lined with baking paper. So we're going to put it in the oven at 175 degrees centigrade, which is 350 Fahrenheit, and let it bake for 15 minutes. And hopefully that's it. It'll be ready to eat, well, at least cool down a bit and ready to eat. So let's get to that next step and put it in the oven and go from there. Put the timer on for 15 minutes, and when that 15 minutes is up, I will bring you back and we will see the final result. And here you have it. I've let it bake for actually 18 minutes. I think it just needed that extra few minutes to set. And it's been sitting on this cutting board for around 10 minutes, just so it sets even more, so we can check it out and see how it looks and give it a taste test. It's time to get those brownies out of the pan and cut it into pieces so we can see what it looks like. All right, so that looks pretty good to me. 2 ingredients, I'm very impressed. Well, 4 ingredients if you want to add the coffee and the vanilla. But let's see if this comes out easily. Not too bad. And looks okay. So let's see if you can bring this down a bit lower so you can see it. I'm going to try this out. Grab a knife. And look, they're going to be nice size brownies, I reckon. But let's see. Let's just do that for now. Look at that. That looks pretty good to me. That looks great. Let's see what this is like. I'm curious. 2 ingredients: eggs and chocolate chips, sugar-free. Let's try it. That's so good. Unbelievable. I can't believe this is 2 ingredients and it's guilt-free. You have to try it. You have to give this a go. And you know, you can add any ingredients, extra ingredients you want, even nuts if you want to just to give it some texture. You can even add peanut butter if you want a different sort of flavor with chocolate. So it's so versatile, but simply if you want 2 ingredients, easy fix, easy sweet tooth sort of fix, and easy to make, gotta do it. It's great. This is really good. So, I hope you enjoyed this little video on brownies and low carb. Let me know what you think. Please try it and let me know if it's worked for you. Just keep in mind, everyone's oven is different. You know, you're using different chocolate, using different ingredients to what I have here in Australia. But still, at the end of the day, it should still work as it has. And it doesn't have an eggy smell. I don't like that eggy smell. No eggy flavor, nothing. It tastes like chocolate brownies. So I'm so impressed. I'm so happy because I'm going to be eating these like at nighttime. But let me know what you think. And I will continue on with a few more low carb recipes because I think that's what people want to see at the moment. And that's where my space is at the moment. I just want to just look after my health. So I might just do a few more low carb recipes. And if you have any suggestions, please let me know because I'm more than happy to give it a go. Thank you very much. And I will see you again next time. Bye.